Paraphrasing because he never said anything.
Nothing like that.
No,
I have it on film.
so actually, he's my father's disciple.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
So he's one of those guys who came
yeah,
from your father.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: does he sometimes have to sit back and say, "Hey, Harlan, that's not how your dad would have done it"?
No, because
Right? Because you gotta wonder,
Only
right?
you would think that.
No, hey, I gotta wonder.
Only you.
No, we always discuss it. We always have an
Okay.
open forum. Yeah,
That's
like
awesome.
so even though I'm my father's son,
Right.
I'm human.
Blood.
I make mistakes.
Right.
Sometimes I forget. Sometimes he has to go, oh, Sifu, it's this way. I'm like, oh, this way. You know, we're only human. We're not
Well, it's,
superhuman.
and I think it's good to have somebody who will
Yeah.
keep you on track.
Who has that earned that trust? Because
Yeah.
some people don't like to be corrected.
No. Like, okay, I know I'm gonna piss off some instructors out there.
Let's do it.
My father.
We got your back.
My father never believed in titles. He always said, grandmaster this, master this. He goes, once you put a title on yourself, that's mean you stop your learning.
Right.
We learn something every day, regardless if it's martial arts or just about life.
Right.
So, Sifu is not a title. Sifu means in Chinese teacher. That's it. I don't call myself a grandmaster. I don't call myself a master, because I'm evolving. I'm learning stuff every day.
Right.
I learn from my children. I learn from my wife. I learn from the students. So, for the ones that have that title, grandmaster, I respect you. That's your.
Yeah, you earned it.
Yeah, you earned that. But my father never had a title. He always used to tell his students, call him Mr. Lee. That was it.
Wow,
All his
really?
OG students always address him Mr. Lee.
That's
it.
amazing.
Because he saw. I remember we used to have this conversation. He said, I never did meet his teacher.
Uh-huh.
He said he saw so much greatness in his teacher, and it was disrespect to title himself after his teacher, because he saw he'll never be as great as his teacher.
What was his teacher's title?
Sangung Sifu.
Sun
So
Gong
Sangung
Sifu.
is sun is like heavenly,
Uh-huh.
heavenly father. So because his Sifu not only teach martial arts, is a bone healer.
Oh, wow.
He can do healing. And my dad never learned that side. That's why he said he's incomplete.
That would be cool.
Right.
Yeah,
Have
so
you learned any of that?
No.
Because I was
We
like,
only-
right here. No.
Yeah, so back in the old days,
Yeah.
that the
You had
old
to,
school,
yeah, you
you
had to learn
learn
everything.
healing, because if you
hurt
if
somebody.
you hurt, you gotta learn how to heal. Yeah, so that's a true.
See, and
secret.
that's really old school.
Yeah.
Because I've heard that in a lot of different martial arts.
So wow, your dad
Yeah.
felt like because he didn't know that stuff, he could never
Yeah.
match that, so he
No.
would never take.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's very humble of him then, because that really says a lot about his character.
So my dad, why he got into martial arts, he had asthma, and my grandma enrolled him in a Chinese Physical Culture Association school to build up.
His lungs?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, through exercise and so forth, through the martial arts.
Yeah.
Martial arts is all about
Yeah.
not only external but
breathe, yeah,
internal
yeah.
too, right?
Yeah.
And back then, I remember he said, I didn't really take it serious until one day, 7 guys took him in the back and they pulverized him.
Wow.
From
7
that
guys.
day,
What kind of people is he hanging out with?
Was that at school or what? Was it
Yeah, it was
straight?
in school.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So he said, from that day he buckled down, and he said his revenge it's not about going over there and getting revenge on each of the 7. Is that when he grew up and he would see them, like when he's an adult already,
Yeah.
and he would see them. Remember, they would be walking the same sidewalk, and they'd see him and they'd zip to the other side.
Oh, because they had heard about it.
Yeah,
So, oh, shit.
yeah,
He's a badass
yeah.
now. Let's leave him alone.
Yeah,
I hope he
so-
doesn't recognize me.
Yeah, so
Head down, walking this way.
that
Wow.
was his way of getting that. So.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
No,
That's
no
I would have
need
been
to fight.
petty. I would
That's
have gone
the
back
best.
and beat him all one by one.
I have to admire that. I mean,
Yeah.
you hear a lot of stories about Kung Fu because back in the 70s and 80s, that was mainstream movies, before
Chop
Bruce
Sock
Lee,
Lee.
right?
Yeah.
Before Bruce
Yeah.
Lee, you had Run Run
Yeah.
Shaw, Golden
Yeah,
Harvest,
yeah.
all of those guys. But it was always, you had that main story of the one guy, the hero, who learned from this old man, the master,
Yeah.
and then the master dies or whatever, the mentor
is killed,
or is
yeah.
killed or goes away, and then that kid has to then prove himself based on the teachings of the master.
Yes.
That
You know-
journey of self-discovery.
Yeah.
But isn't that a reoccurring theme even today in our lives the way it is now? That you get a student. I mean, for me, that's him. You know, I'm his first instructor ever, and the only martial arts he's ever done. And I tell you, the bad part about this, I'm supposed to die before he gets even really good. I think I got the bad end of the stick here. God damn it! So nobody try to kill me. He's really not my student. I just met him. God damn it! Don't kill me.
Dude, I try to kill you every chance I get.
Yeah, he
Are you
does.
kidding me?
But but I love that because it says something about how we grow up and try to emulate the guy who taught us, our
Yeah.
master, like you for your dad, But it also taught us independence, how to be breaking away from that father figure or that Sifu, to continue and give back what you learned from them.
Yes.
I mean, and I love that whole theme of that. And it's something that I always kind of want to try to do. I mean, after I get rid of this kid, I want to try to find a new student that, to really work on.
This show would go to shit if I leave.
That's okay. You got me.
Just saying.
Hey, yin and
Just
yang.
saying.
Negative, positive. Gotta
Yeah,
work as
yeah, yeah.
one.
Which one of us is
Yeah.
negative?
Do you feel that way about
Definitely.
how things go? Because you have to have. I mean, do you nurture that one student, or are you with that like that with all your students, or is there a special?
Well, like I said, we treat everyone equal.
Mhm.
There's some that are more, they can adapt faster,
Right.
but not necessarily the ones that doesn't, that you have to, they'll be always lagging behind. So you always make time for the two of them,
Right.
and try to bring them up equally. But, like I said, everyone's built different, everyone adapts differently, everyone absorbs it differently. So,
You know what we call it in our system? Everybody has their own understanding.
yes, definitely.
Right? I mean,
Yeah.
that's what we teach, is that you're going to understand it one way, the guy next to you understands it a different way because that's they were brought up.
Yeah.
Right.
So you have to learn to use your understanding
Yeah.
on what I'm giving you and have it adaptable to you.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Ooh, I must know something.
Yeah, you know
That's
what I
how
was
we
gonna say?
teach it.
Exactly.
We need to introduce you to Danny, the guy that created what we do.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's just, I mean, it's a logical process, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Because if you cater to just the masses and expect them to learn and understand it the same way, you're going to lose a lot of
Oh
students
yes,
real
yes.
fast.
Some take that the way you teach differently, like they absorb it differently. So
Right.
like how Ken will do a certain block, I'll do it differently. Or if I do a certain block, he'll do it differently. It's the way how he perceives it.
Right.
Yeah.
But
But
there
not
are-
necessarily
yeah.
meaning that technique is wrong. It's
Right.
just that's the way.
It's just the way his body sees
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And I don't see that a lot in a lot of schools.
No.
It's not a common thing for some reason.
Yeah, you can tell people from specific schools because they all seem to move almost
Identical,
the same.
yeah.
Small differences, but everyone's trying to look like the guy in front of them,
Yeah.
sort of thing. And
Synchronized.
yeah,
Does that bother you a little bit? I mean,
I don't think
you-
anything bothers this man.
Well,
You
just
know what? In demo, it looks awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. And realistically,
it's not
take it for
necessary.
what is. Yeah.
it's
take
not
it for what it's worth.
Dude, I
See,
love
no,
this.
I know. We can't
You're gonna be our new
can't-
friend every time we're gonna.
No, we can't bring them down to our level. Like, we always try to bring people down to our level, and this man is just steadfast. I'm not gonna lower myself to you
No,
guys.
it's all about upbringing.
There you
That's
go.
all- hey, Mr. Lee, you
We
did
are
a marvelous
terrible,
job.
but you
Thank
did a
very
great
much.
job, Mr. Lee.
So, what's next for you in all this? Are you planning to expand the school some more?
Yeah.
Because you have in different. I mean, from what Ken was telling us, Yeah, you guys are in different locations. In France? How did
Yeah,
you guys
no.
get to France?
This is my dad's student.
Really?
Yeah,
And he brought it out there.
So we have one in San Fran, LA, and France right now.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Where's the one in San Francisco? We'd like to go past.
That's the
San-
one Ricky with Sam.
Oh, yeah, US,
US,
World Team USA.
World Team.
Yeah.
There it is.
I'm gonna go say hello and
Go
say,
see him.
hey.
He's good friend with BB.
Yeah.
In fact, Ricky introduced me to BB.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna make sure you give us a card so we can go visit. Hey, he said we can come in and say hello.
We'll attack it from both ends. We'll
Are they
get
still over
Stevie
there
to
in
do it.
Terraville, is it? Or where are they at now? What?
They're on
In the
they were on
Sunset, weren't
Ocean.
they?
They were they were on Ocean. Then they moved.
Okay.
Sam took BB's old spot.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay.
That
Sam Sam is teaching at BB's old school.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Now let me
Let's
ask you
go.
this.
We're gonna reach out
This is just a selfish question.
Yes.
Was BB a nice guy? No, I'm just kidding. BB, I love you. Don't hurt me. Or is he a real jerk?
You know what? Everyone I meet is a nice person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because of him.
No.
Yeah.
I think I think a lot of that is perspective, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to look at them.
You gotta. There's billions of people in this world.
Yeah.
You meet different people every day. Just give them. You go out there with a great attitude and respectful and everything. Everyone's. There's no such thing as white, black, yellow, red, whatever.
Agreed.
We're
Thank
all
you.
under the skin. We're all the same. We're all
Hey.
the same bone structure, brain, and everything. So,
Are you
treat other-
suggesting we skin everybody?
Oh, let's not. I look ugly inside.
So, yeah,
I'm kidding.
I need everyone. They're my friend.
Yeah,
Wow.
and I get that feeling just from meeting you because today's the first day we've ever met, and it sounds like we're just having a good time. Like
Yeah.
we've known each other for a long time, and I love that about a lot of our guests who are martial artists. I think martial artists in general are really cool people because they
think so.
understand about the respect, the honor,
Yes.
and all that because it's ingrained in us.
Yes.
We learn to be respectful in that way, and I love that because a lot of our guests bring that to the table. We might have one or two knuckleheads, but it's just their character. But they're really nice people as
Yes,
well.
yes.
Folks, we'll let you decide which the
You know what I
knuckleheads
mean?
were.
I mean, even though they're that way, but they're
Yeah.
still underneath it all really wonderful people.
Very true. Very true.
And it's the same way how they adapt to the style, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like how you're saying about the same style, you teach this person, you teach this person, it's going to be a little bit different.
Yeah.
Same. But underneath it all, they're the same.
It's all. Yeah. Do you believe that 2 hands, 2 feet idea that we're all the same? Because you can only do so much.
Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
I love them saying, "Oh yeah, my stuff is better because we do this thing." They go, yeah, we call that this. It's like that's nothing new.
See, this
All
is why we
our-
can't be friends.
All arts are the same to me. It's just the
emphasis.
different way they go about it from A to B. I might do this way, your style might do this way. But the bottom line, we're getting to B.
Yes.
So-
See, thank you. Because we have
I
an
love
episode
that.
where we talk about
I
A and
love
B.
that.
How do you get from here to here when you're going to the same place?
Yeah. It's just a different philosophy, that's all.
Oh my God.
Different
But
type of art.
the art is all.
This
in
has
one.
been a joy, dude. I haven't been happy like this. I'm just chilled and just having a good time, just talking to you.
Yeah.
You're so soft-spoken, and it's hard
I
to
feel-
get mad at you.
I feel calmer around
Yeah,
him,
right.
right?
I'm just
Like,
like,
I'm not
I'm in a Zen mode. I'm like, this is cool. And I'm not usually this fidgety and stuff. I'm just having a great time. And you come across as just a very humble, awesome, great guy. And I'm not just trying to
It's
say that.
upbringing, I tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it shows. That's why.
Yeah, I love
Kudos
it.
to your dad.
Yeah.
Kudos to your dad.
And a lot of backhanders.
Yeah.
lot of
I can
backhands.
imagine.
Yeah.
Dad, was Dad strict in that
Yes,
sense?
he was.
Oh, wow.
Yes, he was.
There was-
He wouldn't. He would just give you that look, and you know already.
Oh
You're in
yeah,
trouble.
that one's
You
gonna
know
hurt.
the backhand's coming. If I have to look at you again.
Yeah.
He's at that cock,
Yeah.
ready to go. Like, hey,
But can you imagine how hard
that hand
he
is-
would hit? Like
Oh,
his
I can-
soft.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that he broke somebody's lip.
His own sons.
His own
Yeah,
son.
yeah, that scared the living daylights out of me.
You know, my father rarely hit us, if any. We would have to kneel on rice sacks.
Right, Sacks?
Yeah, if you've ever felt that, it's the worst than getting hit.
So I had the ear pool, I had the metal hanger, I had his belt, and that was about it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh, my mom did the hair pull, and that was it.
yeah, my dad didn't necessarily like hitting us, but if we did something, it's called tapat, which means kneel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they'd have the 50-pound rice,
Yeah.
and you had to kneel on that, and you
Yeah.
could not get up, and you couldn't do anything. And every time you shifted, the grain of sand would bite more into your leg.
Yeah.
So you really had to stay still, you know, and we
How
had to
long?
stay. Oh, it depends how bad you did, right? If you got tired of sitting watching you sit there crying, all right, get up, and and you never did it again
Yeah.
because you knew the pot, right? It's like
Yeah.
nope.
New parents, new form of timeout.
But it was crazy, but we understood. Instead of the look, when he said that, and we're like, oops, before he said the whole word, we're like, okay, I'm sorry, my bad, let me, forgive me, don't do it, But like I said, we didn't get hit much, which I thought was a credit to him that we understood, because like kids today, they get the timeout, they get their phones taken, look at, you see, right? I'll take away your PlayStation, I'll take away this and that.
I got belt and the fear of God and a few of the earlobe pullings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the kids today, and that's why you hear all these bad things, because kids know,
They're not disciplined.
yeah, there's
No consequence.
yeah,
There's no negative consequence to negative actions.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
As a
And
matter of
that's
fact-
society right now.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so we have that's how the kids nowadays are so disrespectful to their teachers.
yeah. You hear it all the time. You see on video kids beating up the teachers.
Yeah.
Who are
Never
just
happened
trying.
before.
Oh look, how fun! I'm gonna pull her hair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy. Yeah.
Too much.
Well, they need your school to help them
Yeah, we
fix
do.
it up. We're gonna say, if you have any bad kids,
Remember.
this is the guy to see.
On the island of Oahu, right in Chinatown.
Chinatown. Part of
Then
Chinatown.
in LA, San Francisco, and if you
France.
find yourself in France, you can also join the school. Otherwise, reach out and we'll get him somewhere to
Yeah,
you.
let's plug your school, locations and all that.
Yeah.
Let everybody know.
So our main branch here is in Honolulu, Hawaii, and our second branch opened up in '93 in San Francisco, and that's under the tutelage of Sifu Ricky Durr, and the one in Los Angeles is under Sifu Mark Cheng, and the one in France is Sifu Yiddish Fornes.
Yiddish, wait, one more time?
Is he French?
Yiddish, yeah,
Yiddish.
Fresh.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And he learned from your dad?
My dad. That's right.
How
Wait, how
old
did
is
that
he?
happen? He know English, right?
Was he
He
staying?
came, he came down here to work for Louis Vuitton.
How funny.
Yeah, and then he found our school, and then he started training here. And then he moved to Japan because Louis Vuitton sent him out there. And then from there, after that big earthquake that they had,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it scared him. So then he moved back home to France.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
And then he asked my father if he had permission to open a school, and my dad said, of course. Spread the
That's
word.
and he was given his seafood ship in San Francisco.
So, like I said, we don't
don't
have
have
belt
red light.
system, right? So he was with my dad for over 20 something years.
Wow. So he earned it.
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing.
That's why Dad was like, yeah, sure, why not?
That's awesome. And to your dad, that was like a way to branch out and bring this everywhere else.
But see, like I said, we're not business minded. He don't pay no kickback fees to us. We just tell him, go out there, spread the art.
That's awesome.
That's all.
You know,
The
other
bigger
schools
family,
would be
the better.
taking money
Oh,
from
yeah.
us.
Oh, we need
We
10%.
don't do that.
Yeah. That's, dude, I'm really
Kickback,
liking yourself.
no
I might have to
kickback.
live in here for at least
We're
3
moving
days.
to the island,
I-
folks.
I-
3 days.
Do it.
I'm telling you, you do good comeback.
Well, we hope to do good. We
Well, listen,
really want to get your name out there.
We're at a point of our show that we would really love to see you do some kind of demonstration.
Yeah.
Whether it's just forms or just kicking him real hard with a multi kick,
No.
I would really appreciate it.
I'll tell you what, I would do a forum, but we'll just do a self-defense technique.
Good.
Let's do that.
He's your
Awesome.
guy.
Yeah.
Folks,
We're
we'll
gonna
be
reset.
right back.
We'll be
We'll
right
set the
back.
camera. We'll see you in a bit.
Yes.
All right, folks, we're back here with Harlan Leo.
Hello, hello.
What school again?
Yeah, we
Team
forget.
Sports Association.
G Young's
Sports
What-
Association.
What he
Sports
said.
Association. Right? There's a G Young International
Martial
Lion
arts,
Dance.
Dragon
arts.
Dance,
Oh.
Sports Association.
Yeah,
Never mind, I got it wrong.
Yeah, what he
I said it
said.
backwards.
It's all good.
So he's gonna give us I'm sure some really cool self-defense techniques. And
Yeah,
I'm
we
just-
don't do a lot of kung fu arts.
No, we do not. This is the first time that we've got.
Is it? First
Yeah,
one?
this is it. So
Represent.
really, represent.
Yeah.
Folks, we'll be back in a second. These guys are gonna have fun.
No, he'll be back in a
If you
second.
make him
I'm-
squeal, we give you $25.
Thank you.
Respect.
Thank you
Always.
so much. He
Yes.
offers that to everybody. People take him seriously, and he hasn't paid a soul. So,
What kind of scenario are you looking at? First of all, I don't want to disrespect you in
Okay.
any way. You know,
No, I
so
appreciate it.
we're brothers.
Yes.
I'm not gonna go it hard and nothing. I'm just going to like, you tell me what you want, I'll explain it, and that's it. We'll take it from there.
okay. In your opinion and in your teachings, what is the most basic sort of attack that you have to defend yourself?
Okay, are we filming right now?
Yes.
Okay, so like I always teach our students, walk away is the number one martial arts is to walk away.
The fought, not fought.
Yeah. If you have to, if you come to a point where you can't. My dad always used to say, you know, fighting is dirty. If you want to get dirty, don't fight. So if your opponent can't see, he can harm you.
Oh.
So those kind of things we go for because, like you said,
Yeah.
fighting is dirty,
Yeah.
right? So I go eye jabs, Adam's apple, groin shot, knee shot, things like that. So a simple one.
Okay.
So if someone comes here with a double grab right here, right? And no disrespect to other arts. Like I said, they have their own philosophy. But why deal with this, right? When you can just deal with this. Like that. And that will diffuse everything. Yes, it's simple.
Right.
You gotta keep it simplified. Fighting is not all about, you know, like black belt theater where you take the pose, you got the tiger and everything.
Although you do that really well. That look cool.
It's not all about that. It's
Right.
about diffusing the situation. So simplicity is the best.
Oh,
And
wow. Okay.
that's martial arts right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Okay, so then that's somebody coming at you. Now you're here. You have an aggressor there.
Yes.
They have the aggressive stance. They're
Then
swinging away.
okay, so if he's coming with an overhand right, I'll this way.
Okay.
I deflect. Now this diffuses this because for him to throw this, he has to twist, right? By the time I feel that twist, this will boom right here already. Then this will make it. So
Okay.
simple,
so
simple.
You take the same simple concept, and then you start applying it in different scenarios. Oh, dude, because even I picked up on that.
So
That's
in
how
our-
you know it's simple, folks.
in our style, we always go from the outside.
Okay.
Because if I go inside, I have to deal with this, right? So always I take outside. I redirect.
All right. So even
And in the point where I can't redirect,
Okay.
then I go straight forward. So let's say if the jab came out right there, boom, this is going already.
oh, okay.
Yeah, so right here already.
I don't know. Okay, folks, you might need to slow it down, but his hand was over here. His target was technically my eye. So I just want you to put into context the force that it would take for his finger to reach the back of my head. I don't care who you are, that second punch is never coming. Dude, can you imagine from here, you bring that up, that's never happening.
Yeah, so in our
my
system,
God.
we hit by threes.
Oh, okay.
The first one, if it missed, the second one should take care of the business. So let's say if I miss this, right? I know this is twitching already, right? Then this would, boom, I take it from here. So if this hand came here, from here, then from here, boom. The third hit.
I don't know, can you see it on your end how fast that actually looks? Yeah, because you said we'd go slow.
No, I apologize.
No. That's wonderful because you're showing me that degree of respect. I understand where the technique is meant to end up,
Yeah.
and I get that. But you stop and you have this amazing control to stop short of it.
Years of just conditioning. I mean,
And it shows. It shows.
Secondhand.
Yeah, no man, that sharpness is great. Then
But-
how do you keep that sharpness going?
I
in
want
your
to
teaching?
stress again.
Oh,
Every art is good. I'm not saying I'm the best. No such thing.
He's just
Every
good at
art
what
is
he
a
does.
good.
Yeah.
And I'm very thankful I had this opportunity.
Oh, awesome. Thank you
Yeah.
so very much. That was great, dude. That's
Dude, I could almost feel him take a ride out.
oh, right? Like you saw like how quickly that
Like,
just shot
holy
up.
crap. I go, am I gonna have to call 911?
I caught his hand after it passed me. I was like, oh, crap.
Dude, this guy is amazing.
He really is.
If
He
you're
really
out in
is.
Hawaii, be sure to come out and visit Harlan Lee.
Yeah.
He's in Chinatown. You have an address, sir?
Yeah, I just
1024 Smith Street. You can also check us out on the web at www.gu.com.
GU Martial Arts.
Wow, that was such a shameless plug.
I didn't even
love
remember
we
the
didn't,
president.
we didn't even have to ask. He was like, here, come here, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do.
Well, that's what we're here for.
I
We're here to
love it.
shine the
Dude,
light on
this
him.
guy's awesome, folks.
Great human being.
Don't forget, we have a lot of cool stuff. We're still here in Hawaii.
Yes,
We have
yes.
one more interview to do
At least
with
one.
Al DeCosco of
Al,
be
brother
coming.
Al is a man.
Yeah.
You know Al?
Yeah.
Oh,
shit.
wonderful.
So
Well,
this is
that's
awesome.
Very, very respectful.
Oh,
Very
Yeah,
respectful
we're
person.
gonna let them know you said that.
Yes.
And folks, don't forget we are doing fundraisers for our show because
Donate,
Hawaii
like,
was
subscribe.
not cheap. Holy crap! We went to fast food and we got 3 meals.
Yeah.
It's $54.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
So,
Fast food. So please, if you like the show, whenever you can, whatever you can, please donate to our show. We would really
we're
appreciate
not
it.
greedy. We'll put it to
You
good
know,
use.
we've had offers to go out to New York, Chicago,
Yeah.
different
Vegas,
places.
Vegas.
Vegas
Yes,
now.
We'll be going to
So,
Vegas.
and we're gonna go to France to go see.
And we'll bring him along with us.
So we definitely need some funds out there,
That'd be
folks.
awesome, that'd be awesome.
Folks, this is College Conversation with me, Rick,
And me, Naeem,
and our very special guest, and what a humble, great guy,
great human being,
Harlan Lee of-
Harlan Lee.
Thank you.
Of
GU.
Gio,
Martial arts.
Martial arts.
Dragon.
Dragon.
And Lion Dance.
and Lion
Lion
Dance
Sports Association.
Sports Association.
We
You
will
we're
never
gonna
get
pull
that.
all day long.
But thank you.
3, 2, 1, cut!
Thank you so much.
Bro, that was, oh, that's awesome.